Making it in the industry is very tasking. As a matter of fact, for every new artist that you hear, there's probably 10 or 20 other guys that are still struggling to make it. After an individual hit mainstream Nigerian industry, it takes a lot to stay there and ensure continuous growth towards bigger things and further solidifying your stand within the industry. A prime case study will be the 2015 class of the next rated category at the Headies, which was very tight and filled with really talented guys that started making waves on the mainstream level in the last year or two. The category was made up of a Ricardo Banks who has shown how talented he is and can be on numerous songs, both solo and in a collaboration. Baby boo, you turning me on. No more you try. A Korede Bello who had one of the biggest songs of 2015 in God.
I don't get that lot, God you it.
A Cynthia Morgan who had carved a niche for herself and she's not slowing down within the world of reggae.
From the east to the west to the north to the south to the world I could convert it.
A Lil Cash who Olamide said every song had been a hit back to back. And finally Kiss Daniel, who had 3 really big songs of his own despite not having a platform as huge as the rest of the other guys in the category.
I believe Kiss Daniel is a very talented guy.
There's just something about Kiss Daniel, his sound, like from Woju. There was just something about it, like I just think it's indefinable, like it's in the music. Do you know what I mean?
So it's not easy for you coming up with 1 song, 2 song, 3 song, and your heart there. That's really great.
I really like his texture, like his vocal texture.
I think his originality makes him special.
Kiss Daniel stands out because it's got 2 things working for him. Number 1 factor is the nature of his voice, which is outstanding, and his melody lines.
I think what Kiss Daniel is doing right is he's making music that speaks to himself. He's making music from the soul.
Kiss Daniel's kind of style of music, don't forget, Kiss Daniel is unique and he has this sort of African style, you know.
Woju was the miracle song that introduced Kiss Daniel to the world. But before that, he had been into music for quite a while. It got a remix with 2 of the biggest stars in the industry in Tiwa Savage and Davido. And to top it all up, he introduced the world to Laye, a song that talked about love.
Fuck you, baby. In a power, girl, I'm feeling you.
The funny thing is, Woju is still my favorite.
Woju is kind of unique. He has this indigenous sound. You know, when you listen to the song, you kind of easily relate to it. Like, you hear the percussions, you hear the sounds. It's crazy, man. I like it.
Definitely Laye for me.
Yeah, I think I like the recent one, Good Time. I think I like the song and I like the lyrics and everything in the song.
Rabba, Good Time. I like it because the style on Rabba was really very versatile, and Good Time was way back and it's really awesome.
But I just wanna have a good time. Yeah. Trust me, that's a jam for days.
Based on all what Kiss Daniel has done, the opinions of people vary. While he's considerably still young to the mainstream Nigerian music industry, he's really still yet to stamp his authority like some household names we know. Based on what we have seen so far, from his talent to his work and his looks, he seems like he really has some superstar potential.
When Woju came out, we were all thinking he was not going to deliver and stuff, but he came back and he did it again, and he has done it again, and he has been doing it over and over again. So I'll give him a 7. I'll give him a 7.
A strong 8.59.
I think I'll give him a 6 because there's always a room for improvement.
Okay, 1 to 10. In the game, I give him 9.
Tell you back like that. You make a little woman run mad with your back like that.
For all the talks about how much award he has managed to win, or to the potential or lack of it that he might have, it's not arguable that he has had 3 big songs, and to add to that list, his latest offering, Good Times, which has been doing quite well. But when you look at him and other guys that were in the next rated category, is it possible that Kiss Daniel is underrated?
it was underrated.
I'd say yes. It's probably underrated.
I think Kiss Daniel is underrated.
As it is today, we don't know what tomorrow holds, but we know that he has announced the release of his debut album expected in the year 2016.
Definitely Wizkid is gonna be on the album. Two-Face is gonna be on the album. Lamide is gonna be on the album. Asha is gonna be on the album. My label mate Sugar Boy is gonna be on the album too as well. So and also have a surprise package too on the album. Yeah, one more act.
Once again, opinions vary on the body of work people are expecting from Kiss Daniel.
I expect Kiss Daniel. Hey, if you're listening to me, Kiss Daniel, I expect value for my money. Of course, that's what you have been doing.
Only the best. The guy has never disappointed me. First, the second, the third, it just keeps bringing them and they're hot. Hits back to back, like Bado would say.
I expect an eclectic collection of music.
I'm actually expecting something unique from him. Actually expecting something different.
I expect good music, like he's been serving.
Nothing less than the best.
Mr. Sugar,
Is he truly underrated, or is it just a case of not just being as great as others? Well, to answer that question, we have to look at the full spectrum, which you can't really do until the album is out. That said, we are watching.
So let them know that we run the city.